Hi there! As promised, I'm here on a Sunday. Didn't think I was ever gonna do that many Sunday videos, but I'm here. So why am I doing a video on Sunday? Well, because Sunday is a spare day, as far as I'm concerned, for videos, I thought I would just do a quick post about the amazing joining offer in the sale-a-bration brochure. I mean, it's going on throughout the whole of sale-a-bration. If you haven't got one of these brochures, please jump over to my website. There's a link below in the description bar. Go over to the catalogue page. If you haven't got one of these, it probably means you haven't got one of the spring-summer catalogues either. So just order a spring-summer catalogue and you will get a sale-a-bration catalogue or brochure at the same time. Only during sale-a-bration, obviously I won't send you out a sale-a-bration brochure after the end of March because there is no point. So what's so special about the joining offer? Well, first things first, I've already had people join me during sale-a-bration and I'm thrilled to say that I have my first European demonstrator, a lady who's actually originally from Chicago, but has moved over to Germany many years ago and has decided to join my team, which is wonderful. She's been following me on YouTube for a while and I'm thrilled that I have my first European demonstrator. So how does that work? Bearing in mind I'm in the UK. Most of my team are not local to me. Most of my team are spread around the UK and have been for the last couple of years. So I run my team training generally through Facebook Live and Zoom and other wonderful IT things, which means that we can meet as a team without having to leave the privacy of our own homes, which is great because it means that you can just fit it in round your day and the videos are recorded. So it means that if people are busy, they can go back and join in later and we just pick up through comments and things like that. So it's worked really well. The feedback that I've had from the team has been very positive. So why not extend into Europe? Because it's the same. So I do a few face-to-face training sessions where I invite people to somewhere local to me, and I'm thinking about trying to find a venue that may be nearer to other people as well, so that we can do a bit of a moving around so they're not the only people travelling, but I need to find a suitable venue that's not ridiculously expensive. So, as I say, we do some face-to-face, but generally it will be Facebook Live and Zoom. And I particularly use Zoom for team calls. So rather than just doing it over the phone, we use Zoom so that we can actually see each other, because I think it's important to see people when you're talking to them as well. I think it brings an extra dimension to the conversation. So it's a really easy system to use. So yes, that is what I do, and I just let people know that we've got slots, and it's a first come, first served basis of saying I want a slot on that day and what have you, and that time. And yeah, so that's how I run my team. But during sale-a-bration, you get the added advantage of the sale-a-bration joining offer, which means that if you're in the UK, instead of £130 of product for £99 with free delivery, and I think it's £50 worth of business supplies is included as well. So it's a huge package of stuff that you get, but you get to choose normally, for the rest of the year, £130 worth of product. And obviously in Europe, you get the equivalent, which if I have a quick look, I can check the values. In Europe, that would be €129 as a cost. So it would cost €129 and you get €175 of product. So that's the normal offering, and that's amazing anyway, because you're effectively getting, what, 30% off. Is that right? Yeah, roughly. During sale-a-bration in Europe, you get an extra €55 of product, and in the UK, you get an extra £40 of product. And again, that's whatever you want. That can be from the annual catalogue, from the spring-summer catalogue, from the carryover list from the autumn-winter catalogue. It can be off the clearance rack. I have had people who have managed to actually spend the exact amount of money. The maths is tremendous sometimes. So yes, you get to choose whatever you want, which I think is amazing because it means that it's the kit that you need. So if you've been a Stampin' Up customer for a while, it means that you can just get some extra bits rather than having to duplicate things, because a lot of these sort of starter kit things, you have to take this item and that item, and maybe you've already got them, so why would you want them again? But no, this is your custom built to your own specification starter kit. So that's the first option. You can then, if you want, add on the craft and carry tote. So instead of, I'm just checking the numbers, instead of £99 for the UK, you would spend £125. So you would spend £26 on the craft and carry tote. Now, when I was able to purchase it, which was at the back end of last year, and I can't now, it's only available if you're a new demonstrator. When I bought mine, it was £47. So you are getting an amazing deal there. You're getting an almost half price craft and carry tote, and it is so pretty. I'll show you a picture in a minute. If you're in Europe, then you spend, so you're putting on €160 instead of 129. So you're adding an extra €41 onto your kit. And if you had been able to purchase it, the craft and carry tote, as a standalone item, that would have been €61. So you're saving, what, €20. And it's just stunning. It takes so much. So this is the craft and carry tote. This has got obviously a lot of stuff in it, and there's more pictures this side. It's so pretty. It goes with the Stamparatus case, so it all matches. It's so pretty, and it's Night of Navy and a sort of, it's not quite white, but it's not quite very vanilla. Ecru, I think, is probably the technical term. It's got this beautiful tag, amazing pockets, and all these Velcro dividers, so you can leave those in or take them out. It can take your trimmer, it will take grid paper, it will take so much stuff. I use it now for my coffee and card sessions, and I use it for my classes, because it's just so easy. You just throw it over your shoulder and it's simple. So I used to use a trolley, which I do still use for classes because I take more stuff to class, but for my coffee and card sessions, I can get everything I need and more into my craft and carry tote. So coffee and card parties, those sorts of things, that's all I need. So brilliant business item. Or just if you want to craft on the go. So if you like crafting at your holiday home or when you're on holiday, or if you want to craft when you've got the kids at swimming pool, or wherever. We all know we have to run around after kids these days and then wait in the car for hours on end whilst they do whatever it is they're doing. It's the perfect way of carrying your stuff around. So yeah, two options. The standard £99, but you get so much more. So £99 or €129 for £170 of product, or €230. That's option one. Sorry, this is in reverse. Or option two, for £125 or €160, you get the same £170 of product or €230 of product, but you get that craft and carry tote as well, and it's just so pretty. And look at the handle. It's Coastal Cabana. It's just so pretty. And so practical, and it's got reinforced metal underneath, so you're not going to scuff the bottom. It's been so well thought out. So that's really all I had to say about the joining offer. Why would you join, and why would you join my team? Well, why would you join? Because the community is just amazing. I've been crafting forever. I can't remember when I didn't craft in one way, shape or form. I went to fashion college and did a fashion design course. So, you know, I just love it. Except, of course, I then ended up going into the City of London and doing a ridiculously serious job. And you kind of get into that slog into London. And signing up as a Stampin' Up demonstrator means that I'm now back to being the me I like. So rather than being that serious, you know, we've got to follow all the rules and do things properly and, you know, do the 9 to 5, I wish it only was, slog. I can be fun. I can, you know, do what I want when I want to do it. I'm more relaxed than I was. I'm just a nicer person than I used to be. It's just amazing. And I think that's infectious, and I think that's why, or part of the reason, why my team have signed up with me. My very first, I didn't know who she was, member of my team, when I sent her an email and said, you know, welcome, but why me? She said she found me on YouTube and I made her smile. So, you know, why? That's just, I was in tears, I have to say. I found a very, very old friend of mine through doing this who I'd lost touch with. We haven't seen each other probably for, gosh, 30 years. And we used to bucket and spade holidays together. And she found me through YouTube and is now a member of my team and is having a blast. And yeah, it's just, the community is just so much. I can't really put it into words. And then the Stamping Up events, and we've got On Stage coming up in April, and you can register as soon as you sign up as a demonstrator. You can register for On Stage. Registration is through until, I want to say, the 25th of February. And there are still spaces at the UK event. They do tend to sell out quite quickly, but they have managed to extend the numbers that they can take to allow some new demonstrators to come along. And my team member from Scotland is coming, and so I'm going to meet her in person for the first time, which is going to be amazing. Cannot wait. So yeah, On Stage, certainly in the UK, when we have a local event, which is a one-day event, you all meet for the day, you get to see new products, you get to play with new products, you get to take away new products. And there's, you know, 500-600 like-minded people in one room going mad for new product. It's just the most amazing event. I cannot even begin to describe what it's like going. I still remember going to my first one and I couldn't get my head round how amazing the event was. It's just staggering. And I'd been to a team event immediately before, the afternoon before, and I thought that was amazing enough. But wow. And now I've got my own team. It's, love it. So I'm trying to think how many are coming. I know there's a fair number coming, of my team coming. So it's going to be great that we can actually see each other and, you know, sit together and have some time actually getting together and crafting together. And yeah, and I'll have I do little table gifts for them. I mean, nothing extravagant, but just a little something, a little bit of fun. So yeah, anyway, that's enough for me. But I just thought I wanted to share that and the fact that there is an amazing offer at the moment. If you have ever thought about joining up, now's the time to do it. And if you're worried about how you stay active, there's a lot of information on my website. But the sooner you join up, the longer you have to hit your first quarter minimum. And it's a quarterly minimum. It is not a monthly minimum, it's a quarterly minimum. So you don't have to worry about having to spend money every month. And obviously, if you want to turn this into a bit of a business to help subsidize your crafting, then that's great. So it gives you a chance to build as you start. I'm not explaining that at all well. So if you join in January, you get until the end of June as a standard period of time to hit your first minimum. And your first minimum is the equivalent of about £275-ish. But that's before you get your discount, and you get a minimum discount of 20% net, and that's net of tax because the taxman has to have his slice. So you get a minimum of 20%, but you can get up to, I think it's 39%, depending on, you know, how many sales you get and that sort of stuff. So if you join in January, you get until the end of June. If you join in February, you get until the end of June. So the sooner you join, the longer you've got to hit that minimum. But what it means is that Stampin' Up! Give you your first quarter as a freebie. They don't expect you to hit your first quarter's minimum until you are in your first full quarter. So the sooner you join, the longer you've got, and you get to order from the new annual catalogue in that period up until June, because we get to pre-order in May. So there will be, not everything from the annual catalogue, but there will be some items from the annual catalogue that you will be able to buy early at a discount that will count towards your first quarter's minimum. So yeah, this is a good time to join. More free product in your starter kit, and this, not only the spring, summer and the sale-a-bration catalogue to play with, but the annual catalogue. And do remember, as a demonstrator, you get, with your orders, you get free sale-a-bration items and you get host rewards. So yeah, but you get them at a discount. That's enough. Thank you very much indeed for joining me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I would love to welcome you to my team. It would just be amazing. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions, please go over to my website. You'll find all my contact details, my email, all that good stuff. Do by all means drop me an email. I would be very happy to talk you through it. One of my recent joiners, we emailed quite a long time. We've spoke so that she was happy that it was the right time for her to join and that she was signing up with the right person, because you know, it is important that it's right for you. So thank you very much indeed, and I hope to welcome you to my team soon. Bye.